Okay, in this video, I'm going to be showing how to use BeEF. BeEF stands for the Browser Exploitation Framework, and I've built a little VM here that helps you understand how to do some of the vulnerabilities. BeEF is written in Ruby, so we'll go ahead and have to start it up from the terminal, but it allows you to do a lot of things. Basically, get cookies from users that are browsing your site, look at what browser they're running, OS, automate tasks like rewriting the site, and doing a good variety of things. So we'll show a few ways of doing that. So the first thing I want you to do is open a terminal. And I should have a link down to the download for this VM for you in the comments below. So if you haven't seen my other videos, you can go ahead and grab it there. So the first thing to do is cd into programs, and then we'll go ahead and tell Ruby to use the newest version that I've downloaded, 1.9.2. And then there's BeEF in there, so you can just type in BE tab and it'll show up. And you'll see we've got core, docs, extensions, install, and readme, to information if you need it, and also the ability for it to be on a live CD, so you can just pop it in right off of memory. You don't have to install it. So first thing I'm going to do is /BeEF. It's going to start up as a web server. It's going to open up a few ports for you to be able to have the users connect to this hook.js, and then it'll also have a panel for you to be able to control the users and attempt to exfiltrate data from them. So let's go ahead and just select this URL, right click and do open link. And you can just log in with BeEF as a username, BeEF as the password. You'll see old users here. It's got basic information about them, details, what plugins they had, operating system, various browser types, window size, screen, etc. So in order to get a live session, we need to go to http://127.0.0.1/BeEF, and I've just put a HTML file in there with a link to the hook, or should I say it's got the script to call the hook, and then some basic text in there just to say kind of, hey, hello, let's go ahead and rock and roll. So while we were looking at that, I've got a new client here. It's online. All the same information I was mentioning before. Some variables down here. It's got the cookies. But just to test this out, let's go ahead and log into the damn vulnerable web app and see if we can't hijack the cookies. So let's pretend that we're the actual user. We're logging into this to learn about all these fun things that we're going to be taking advantage of. So I'll go ahead and set this to just medium for our own sake. So just for this example. So it has nothing really to do other than to see the cookie. So we'll go back to the BeEF panel. We'll go to commands, and we'll go to browser, hook domains, and get cookie. So what this is going to do is it's going to, whatever domain you've got the hook on, it's going to attempt to grab the cookies for that domain. So it'll take a little bit to run that, but once it finishes, you'll see that we actually have a cookie session ID. And as you've seen from some of our other videos, you know how to use that to log in as that user. We'll go ahead and show you again. So I've got Cookie Manager on here, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete the cookies for the demo web app. Notice the ones for BeEF are tagged, so I'll just go ahead and delete those. delete that, yes, and then we'll go ahead and close out. You'll notice that now it's asking us to log back in again, and so I'm going to use the BeEF data in order to rebuild that cookie. So copy cookie manager. You'll see the sessions there, but it's a different session than the one we have. So if I edit that, whoops, copy that information, tab it back over, go ahead and save that. Security, we don't know what this is based on any information here, so I'm not going to cheat. I'll just go ahead and close that, and then come over here, and now we're logged in. Instructions, PHP information. So anyways, it's a quick and dirty way. I had shown earlier how I have my own version of this, but BeEF is very fast, has a lot of different options, so we can rock and roll once we get a user that's showing up on our site, and it helps monitor which users you're actually attacking. So continuing on, I accidentally forgot to put Flash on the system. So if you follow the work handout, which is also in the comments down below, I added a part to install that. So we'll just do this sudo apt-get install, and then it is Flash. Let me Flash plugin installer, and password's demo, and you just say yes. So this will allow us to show the user a site. Alright, now that that's installed, we can go to YouTube and we can get a video. So I'll just do Family Guy for now. And let's just pick one here. So what you want to do is you want to go to the YouTube video, you go to the share, there should be an option for embed, so share embed, just go ahead and copy the URL, and then come back over to BeEF, and what you'll do is just go ahead and close up that browser, and then it's miscellaneous iframe event logger, put it in here, and you want to add the HTTP colon. So you'll basically be building an iframe on top of this site for the user to interact with. And the idea here is that you could use cross-site scripting or some other form to get the user on that site and make them think that, oh hey, this is actually legit, I'm watching a real YouTube video, and then you can start playing with them further. So you execute that, come back over here, wait for the site to change. Might take a second. So you got your Family Guy here, your video starts playing. Alright, so the video's playing now. So once you have them on there, and you'll go to social engineering, petty theft, and you want to select YouTube, and then I just leave it at gray. They have an option for clear, but I'd recommend just leaving it gray. So just do execute, and watching the video. Oh hey, gotta log in again. Can you sign in? Oh, the video keeps playing. And over here, you've now gotten the user's credentials for YouTube, which in theory could be also Gmail and, other sites. So that's pretty much all I got. Not too much else I was wanting to show today. You've got things like Chrome extensions that may or may not work. You can see they're red there. There's a whole bunch of other exploits if you're actually on a given site. You've got host information that you can get where you can detect user information, like whether it's a virtual machine, whether it's Google Desktop. One that worked pretty successfully for me was one where you basically check to see whether the user is actually on a social networking site. Let's see. But, so basically, if you scroll down to network, right here, and detect social networks, obviously I'm not signed in on any of them, but here's one that I executed earlier. You can do re-execute, and it'll show up. This has worked for Facebook and Twitter both. But yeah, anyways, well, that's pretty, like I said, that's pretty much all I got. So check out the stuff in the links below, and if you have any questions, just do a comment. Pretty much on all the time, so I can help you out. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it.